No. It's the worst thing about going live is trying to get it on iPad so you can see comments coming in. Oh, here we go. Get it on iPad. I actually made it work. That is cool. Here we go. Oh, there's one person watching. Hello, how are you? Chris Lang. All right, mate. How are you, man? How's things? I haven't done live in ages, I know. Yeah, been a bit mad, bit busy. Been to a couple of events this year. So I did the Yes Mate event, which was absolutely sweet. And then Rossa, which wasn't quite so, but there you go. What have you been up to, Chris? Been out ragging some cars around? I bet you have. What went on at Rossa? Yeah, we had a total nightmare. So we went to the first day, which was okay. There's a lot of things that sort of went down. Phil had a few sort of crashes and breakages and stuff like that. My Relalo didn't run the best in the world, and we didn't get many runs, to be honest. It was mega busy. It did start a little bit late, which is probably why it was so busy the whole time. And then Saturday, Phil got some quite bad news, something to do with his family, so we had to sort of rush home Saturday, sort of Sunday early morning. And yeah, had to literally leave all our stuff there, which was a bit of an arse, to be honest. But there you go, shit happens, doesn't it? But so yeah, we sort of came back, and I don't know why I'm not getting these messages properly. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, we came back and sort of, I don't know, mate. It all got a little bit too serious. Who else is in there? Yeah, it got mega serious. I suppose like me and Phil are used to just going down our road and just hamming it big time. And then you sort of get into the season of actually going to a runway and doing all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, it gets mega serious, stressful, a lot of money, stuff like that. So we sort of came back and reflected on kind of what went down, and we sold a lot of stuff. So my V1 Limitless, that's gone, got rid of that. I was going to use it as spares or make a GT out of it, but done with it. So I've literally just got my one GT car now, and I'll just stick with that because it's a good car. Phil got rid of, I got rid of the Angry Sausage 2 as well, and Phil got rid of the Angry Sausage 1, and they both went to an absolutely amazing home. Rob, I'm hoping that he's going to do some amazing things with them, because mate, those cars, Phil's 173 at Rossa for a Relalo was impressive. So yeah, so we've sold them. Phil sold his 808, and so he's only got 2 cars now for speed running, but we will be back out speed running 100%. Jamie Morrison is here, the Yoda of SERC. How's it going, Jamie, mate? You all right? Amazing runs today, been watching that. So Jamie got another PB today, 217, I think it was. And the Blue Barrel was 169, 170, around that. Yeah, amazing work, but you know, it's to be expected. The man's a lunatic. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to do the very man himself, Chris Lang. Yes, mate. So yeah, I just want to do live and a bit of an update. So what happened is we sold a lot of the stuff. So I've like sold motors and ESCs as well and all of that kind of stuff. And we kind of thought we'd get, because the channel is literally just, yes, Jamie, bang on. Because the channel is literally just speed running, we wanted to sort of diversify a little bit, because if you watch like all the early videos that I did on my own and then Phil joined and stuff like that, there was a fair bit of bashing in it and stuff like that as well. So we wanted to go back to that, really. So yeah, we sold up and we bought some cars. So Phil, I don't know if you watched the last video, Phil bought a Hamrock, which is an absolute beast, and I bought the Creighton, which is up here, which is absolute beast. It's a tank of a thing. And we took them out actually yesterday. I'm just in the middle of uploading a video of that. We took it out yesterday and we found a quarry where there are huge jumps. And we went probably 90% ham. Because, you know, they're new trucks and stuff like that. Like the first video we did, we were pretty gentle with them. Although Phil did bend up a shock tower, but that was a huge crash. And yeah, this quarry, I'm doing a video for it, so yeah, the quarry video will be very good. There's a lot of height and spinning, and yeah, good bashing. But yeah, the one thing I found actually, what is going on with all these clipless bodies? I know it's sort of cool if you do like scale cars and you don't want posts coming out of them and all that kind of stuff, but for bashing, man, I just want to be able to just put some body clips in it and be able to take it off, because mine, in the first video, mine came off a few times, not doing ridiculous jumps and stuff like that, came off a few times, but it's now, I don't know whether I've sort of bent something or something like that, but it's almost impossible to get it off. It takes about 5 minutes of like pulling it hard and taking one corner, then the other, then the back. So you imagine if you sort of have some kind of, you know, incident inside, like a lipo fire or something like that, you might as well just watch it burn. It's an absolute nightmare. So I will be addressing that once I've sort of done that body. I'll be addressing that and just putting a normal body on with normal body posts, because yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, especially because, you know, mine's what, the V6, so it's got all the same sort of clipless body thing as the EXB, and it's extreme bash. You just want to be able to launch it and not worry about your body shell coming off. Phil's Big Rock, it just comes off pretty much almost every time, which is it's pretty shit, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? If you want to go bashing, you don't want to have to keep on driving it back and putting the body back on and stuff. You just want to launch the thing. But yeah, if you look out for that video later on, it's yeah, it's really good. It's an absolutely amazing spot. And yeah, we get some height, but there's more potential. If you give it full ham, you're going to be doing absolutely ridiculous jumps. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We've actually, yeah, CNHL have, I think they're going to sponsor a video, so they're sending us out a few 6S batteries for the bashers, which is awesome. Do you know what I mean? It's quite cool. We're like 4.3k subs, so I guess people now sort of think maybe to send them out, and you know, to them like some 6S packs ain't nothing. So, but it'd be great. It'd be absolutely great to give them a try and see how they go. I know like CNHL packs in the speedrunning cars got us to a certain point, like, you know, 150, easy with those really. But anything sort of beyond 160, they're going to be no good. But in a basher, they're going to be absolutely amazing. So, and you know, if they're free, unreal, really. So yeah, we'll be proper chuffed with that. Chris Lang, those body clips are a nightmare. Yes, they are. They are utter shizen. So yeah, there were 6 people in there. Who else is in there? It's not just Chris and Jamie. Say hello if you want to say hello. If not, don't bother, right? So yeah, this is kind of where we're at. Clips sound like a pain in the arse. Looking forward to video from today. Some bashing and humour. Yeah, there's a bit of humour in there, Jamie. There's always a little bit in there. Phil being a bit of a knob. And yeah, just some proper sends, which is great. We went up there, actually, talking about Phil, we went up there, we were going to go on this MX track, and Phil didn't want to go in there because it said no trespassing and stuff. I've been in there before, it's fine. but he didn't want to go in there, so we went down to this quarry, and there were a load of I don't know if they were travellers, but there were a load of dudes, like young dudes on sort of motocross bikes, herring around the place and stuff like that. And we waited for ages. We were probably there for been out for an hour before we even sort of turned the car on. But they were absolutely cool. They were just like, yeah, man, bring your cars down there. No one will bother you. No problem at all. So yeah, it was absolutely good fun. I'll use your link for my next battery. They're sponsoring smaller channels for a return, so it could help. Yeah, mate, I don't know if I'm gonna get a link or anything like that. I've just literally sort of, because we were talking to them before when we were speed running, and they were talking about sending us batteries and stuff, and the only ones they had for speed running that were anywhere near sort of half decent were the 10Ks, and Phil already had them. So, and we were sort of talking to him and giving him a bit of advice about maybe, you know, making 2P batteries and you know, high milliamp hours and stuff like that. And we kind of got to a bit of a stalemate where we are just like, look, don't worry about it. And then we got these bashers, and Phil was just like, mate, just message him again and see what they say. So yeah, thankfully they're going to send us out some free stuff, which is absolutely awesome. So we will do a video, you know, in association with CNHL, because obviously we want to give their batteries a bit of a test. So but yeah, I will say that the setup in that Kraton is ridiculous. So it's like the I don't know if it's like a V2 Spectrum ESC, but I know it's got the updated firmware. But the man, it is proper feisty. The punch is ridiculous. So it just like standing backflips, absolutely no problem at all. So yeah, very impressed with that. I think Phil had the same in his, but Phil being Phil, obviously took it all out and put an XLX2 in it and a massive Castle motor with low KV, but it works really well. So you know, it is what it is. Phil likes to tinker, doesn't he? I just when we sort of said, oh, let's get rid of stuff and get some RTR bashers and just go and have a laugh and not worry about amps and volts and logs and all that kind of stuff. Just go out and have some proper fun. That was the point of getting the RTRs, and I just left mine. I literally left Phil for like 24 hours, and then he's messaged me saying he's making ESC plates and all this. So the dude can't help himself. Everyone knows a dude like that. They're like a MacGyver or something like that, and they just can't stop tinkering. So, you know, bless him. He's done a good job of it as well. It does run lovely. The only thing with that is the belted tires on it, so it just doesn't. It's got air control, but there's no way you're getting enough rotation to do a backflip with it. Unless, I mean, you go full ham. You could do a backflip with most things if you go absolute ham and get high enough. But it needs some like Copperhead 2s or something like that on it, and then it will flip absolutely lovely. So yeah, there we go. It's speedrun car. Kraton. That's it. I haven't really got anything else to say unless anyone wants to ask anything or say anything. Or I know Jamie's in here. It would be nice, Jamie, at some point to maybe sort of do one of these lives with you on it as well, and just have a chat about where you're at with speedrunning and how it started and all that kind of thing. That would be quite a cool thing to do. So I'll be quite up for that. But yeah, I've got blathered on enough, haven't I? Really? I feel like I haven't stopped talking. So yeah, anyone else wants to have a chat? Now's your chance. Jamie says yes. All right, Jamie, we'll set that up, mate. So yeah, as you see behind me, I've got my Yes Mate mugs up to 150, Rosser caps up to 150. Shame at Rosser, didn't get a chance to sort of go for the 175. It was getting there, did 168. It was getting there. And, you know, second day, I definitely think it would have got there. Same with Rob's event as well. Like, we did the 2 days, and then the third day it was just pissing down in the morning. So, because we've got to come so far, we normally want to leave about sort of midday, 1 o'clock, to be able to get back for like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening on a Sunday. So I just couldn't run, and we just bought some ridiculous packs off Rob. So yeah, I'm gutted I didn't get my 175 cap. I will say Rob's event was absolutely awesome. We absolutely loved it. It was such a cool atmosphere, such a nice vibe. Um, Queues were just quick, I guess, because it's GPS, isn't it? So you're not having to set traps up and stop the queue because the traps aren't working and all that kind of stuff. It's just, yeah, that's the one thing that sort of did our heads in with Rosser. It was just like, just kept on stopping. You just want to go there and get on with it. Do you know what I mean? And get some runs in. But yeah, so we are actually in talks of a couple of runways. So fingers crossed, watch this space. But we will have something set up, whether it's for us or for Rob. I know Rob's having difficulty with the Lambetter runway, not in communication with him at all. Don't know why that is. But we will find somewhere and there will be some cool speedrun events. Jamie, 168, still big numbers. When you get to the road again, it's 160 on that road. We'll get the adrenaline pumping. I reckon it's 160 on that road. What if we'll get 158? So yeah. And that was when, last time we went to that road was when I don't know what was going on. It wasn't calibrated properly, so I was like limited to 150. It's not calibrated now. So yeah, I would say potentially 160 down there, definitely. And it would also be nice, it's a bit of a challenge for both of us, to go on our OG road, which is very short, and do 150. So 145 is currently the record on there from yours truly. But yeah, 150 would be insane down there. But you would have to do a complete Jamie Morrison and go all the way down and come round the corner. But I don't think me and Phil have got the skills to do that. We're not like you, Jamie. We ain't got the skills, bruv. But we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Anyway, no one else got anything to say? We've got like 5 people in there now. Anyone else want to say anything? Ask a question? Blah blah blah. If not, we'll just shut this down. No one? Hear me now? So yeah, anyway, I just want to come on, do a bit of a live because I haven't done one in so long. It actually feels a bit creepy doing one, so yeah, weird. But yeah, I haven't done one in ages, so I thought I'd just do one, come and say hello. We had like up to 7 people in there, which is massive. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to do one, give you a bit of a channel update, all that kind of business. Anyway, respect, guys. Thanks for even just watching our stupid shit, because it is ridiculous. But anyway, me and Phil are back out. We're having fun, and we're going to keep having fun, and we're going to launch some cars in the air, along the ground, all sorts going on. Take it easy, Jamie. You're the man.